Hey team, this is Nathan from RunDreamAchieve.com. Today's topic, I wanted to go over the question, why do I run slower some days? Often get asked this question. I've experienced it myself over the years, and one of the biggest reasons why you have days where you just don't run as fast is you simply need more recovery. Sometimes you're doing workouts and you think you can recover in a matter of one day, and you want to go back out the next day and do a tempo run or do another speed workout where you may need an additional 48 hours of rest. Maybe you need an additional 3 days of rest before you can recover optimally to get back out on the roads or on the track to do another workout. And so there's days where you're going to feel flat. There's going to days and those days are where you really learn the most about yourself, because when everything's going right, it's easy to have a great deal of motivation. It's easy to, get excited about what you're doing. But it's when you're having those bad days, it's when you go out and run and you feel just awful. Those are the days that are going to test you as an athlete. And I think one of the most important aspects of successful running, whether you're training for a mile, you're training for a 5K, 10K, 25K, half marathon, marathon, or an ultra marathon, is you have to be able to overcome setbacks quickly. You have to maintain your enthusiasm even when you have those days where you just you're running slow and nothing's clicking, and just know that if you feel bad today and you allow yourself enough time and recovery to overcome that feeling of like you just can't turn over, if you have that patience, which is so critical in success, being a successful middle to long distance runner, if you have that trait and your willingness to pursue your preparation, you're going to get over these feelings of running slow. Okay, there's going to be, like I said, there's going to be days where you feel like crap. You can't hit the splits in your track sessions. You're running much slower during your tempo runs, or maybe your long run. You planned a 20 miler and you feel awful and you have to cut it short. Maybe you only went 8 miles or 7 miles. Know that every athlete, whether they're beginners or elite level athletes, have experienced this feeling of running slow, and this question of why do I feel slow, and why am I running so slow? We've all experienced that. The importance of mental tenacity, physical tenacity, the ability to put in the work over a consistent amount of time for a long enough period of time and not losing enthusiasm while you're doing it is the key to success as a middle to long distance runner. There's going to be days where, like I said, if you're not hitting the track splits that you're aiming at, or you went out to do an interval road session and you're just way off your splits. Sometimes you just need to shut it down, and just accept the fact that, hey, you at least got a little bit of a physiological boost getting out the door and doing that workout. But maybe, it's much, much better, not a maybe, but it is a much better option to, rest the rest of the day and, hydrate well, get enough sleep. You're probably a lot of reasons for why we run slow and why we don't feel optimal. It could be dehydration. It could be you're running low on iron. Back in 2006, 2007, I was diagnosed with anemia. I was very, very low on iron. And if you run low on iron, it doesn't matter how much motivation you have, you are not going to perform at the level that you're capable of. Iron plays a critical role with oxygen transport throughout the body. And on a cellular level, if you are running low on ferritin or iron, potassium, you're dehydrated, these are major reasons why you're not performing in training and why you feel very tired and very lethargic. You have to look, like I talk about in other videos, it's not just about the physical preparation. It's about what are you doing in the other hours of your day that are going to set you up for success. If you're running tired and you're running slow and you just can't pick up, look at what are you doing throughout the day? Are you paying attention to your nutrition? How much are you hydrating optimally before, during, and after your workouts? And so look at those things as well, because they're very, very important. And don't second guess yourself when you have, if you're consistently running bad in track sessions or road workouts or even in some races. a couple days off, a week or two off, it might be best. Sometimes some of the best decisions we make as athletes is just to get some time away from the sport. And I never had issues taking a week or two off from when I was feeling bad, because there will always be other races out there for you. And so that is a very important thing to keep in mind. Don't continue to push the body hard and expect a high return on your investment. You have to allot recovery. You have to make sure that if you do a track session on Monday and you go out and try to do another a tempo run maybe on a Wednesday and you feel like crap, you have to have that same amount of discipline to say, okay, I'm still not recovered yet. Maybe I need to take another day or two to jog before I can go out and attack and really run at the types of paces that I know as an athlete I'm capable of. Because if you don't do that, if you don't have that ability to, back off and to allow yourself time to recover, you're going to continue to be on this course of just feeling like crap every single day. And so take care of your body. Make sure you get enough rest. Don't just focus and think that running great over middle to long distance races is going to come about by just doing track sessions and road workouts. It's not just that. It's about looking at all the angles and all of the areas of your preparation. If you're neglecting mental preparation, if you're neglecting your sleep, you're staying up way too late. If you're partying, it's okay to have a good time, but if you really want to be great in the sport, you have to study what the great athletes are doing. Now, maybe your goal isn't to be a world-class athlete or to qualify for the Boston Marathon or to earn an Olympic trials qualifying standard or go to the Olympics. Maybe your goal is just, I want to start and finish a race without stopping, or I want to run my first 5K or 10K. Don't let these bad days, don't let the idea of not being able to turn over on this specific day, tear you up and make you second guess yourself. You're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. It's how you get over those bad days and how you handle that is going to make the difference between being an average athlete and being a phenomenal athlete. So I hope this video, at least gives you an idea of some of the things that are really important when it comes to those days where you just don't feel like you can turn over, you have the motivation to get out the door, but the splits and your kilometer splits and your mile splits are just way off. Don't be afraid to take a few days off. You're not going to lose any fitness, even if you took 7 full days off, a whole week off. You're not going to lose any fitness in 1 week off completely. So the best middle to long distance runners know the importance of rest and recovery. You stress the body's anaerobic systems, energy systems of the body, and then you allot that sufficient time to recover between each hard anaerobic effort. I want you to Google the word supercompensation today. After you watch this video, or stop this video right now, go and review what supercompensation is. Every time we do a hard training session, your body is about 2 to 3 times weaker than it was when you first started it. So if you don't give yourself enough time to recover from that hard effort, you're going to continue to feel slow, feel lethargic, feel tired. So just look at how you are setting up your training. This is why I created running courses on RunDreamAchieve.com. It's why I made the training plans. It's why I created the community, the private community at RunDreamAchieve for athletes that want to work with me one-on-one. In that private community, you can reach out to me. You can even post yourself specific questions that you have, and I reach back out to you. There's videos, there's monthly video conferences that we have as well for the athletes that want to work with me on the pro plan. And there's a lot of other options that are here for you to help you get beyond these bad days. So definitely go back, watch the video I made on event versus process. I'll link it up here in the video for you to watch that. It's very important because motivation plays a key role in success in these events. And just know that, yes, you will have days where you feel like crap, and you're going to have days where you feel phenomenal and everything is going right. It's much easier when it's during those days to maintain your motivation and excitement. but it's during those days where you feel tired and you feel like crap and you are questioning yourself, those are the days you're going to learn the most about who you are as an athlete. So I hope this video is helpful for you. Leave me a comment below, give me a like, share this video with as many people as you can so more athletes see these videos around the world. And I'm always here for you all. I appreciate your support, appreciate the comments, and I love hearing from how you guys are doing, guys and gals are doing in your races and in your training. So keep leaving comments. I will always respond, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.